Well, I must say that on this new day of recording, I am getting off to a late start. It's after 5:30 p.m. over here. Tell you what, that reshade that I used yesterday, it caused me all sorts of problems, baby. That sharpening effect, it was just sharpness city with that reshade. But I've got a new one now, so I'm going to turn the sharpening in-game back to low. So I did try and manually edit the sharpening to reduce it, and as I was doing that, I realized that it had literally 3 different types of sharpening going on. There was Luma Sharpen in the Sweet Effects section of the... This is an old Reshade version of Reshade, so it's a bunch of different config files for the different suites of effects, so it was just a mess to go through. But there was Luma Sharpen in Sweet Effects, then there was Custom Effects, and there was it was a Gaussian blur, but it also had an unsharp mask as a part of that Gaussian blur, and it was enabled, so that was yet another sharpening. And then there was a gem effects suite of effects, not to be confused with sweet effects, just a suite of effects, SUITE of effects. And there was something called adaptive sharpen in there, and so I turned adaptive sharpen, and basically I won't explain everything I did, but I tried to reduce the sharpening, and it was just so sharp, even with the massive reductions that I did to all. It was, by the time I saw that unsharp mask was enabled in the custom effects, I just gave up and deleted it. I was just like, we're done here. You just gotta learn how to deal with your sharpening and when you make your presets, because that was garbage. So instead I'm using another preset. I don't know what it's called, but as you can see, it makes everything more blue, so it's probably some sort of realistic effects. I think it's E3FX, something to do with the Turbo Light mod that I'm using. And speaking of mods, we do have some more mods. Yesterday I went on Nexus Mods and just did some browsing for interface type mods, and I did install a few. I can't remember exactly how. I think at least 4, maybe 5. So Action Log is a mod that will make it easier to see the actions, the combat log in the game, basically, which appears over here. And it's so fast you can barely read it to see what's going on. And according to the Action Log description page, the combat log messages appear for 750 milliseconds. So that's 3/4 of a second. That's not enough time to read and really understand what's going on. So the action log allows you to configure how long it's visible, and there's also a log window that you can pop up with a keybind, which I believe is by default set to the tilde key, but that's also a key that's used for friendly HUD to swap between bombs and the crossbow. Alright, so let's see. Message visibility duration 5. I don't know what that means. That's seconds? Also, you can increase the max number of messages that can be displayed. So I guess this is 5 seconds, I don't know. Hide messages on HUD when in combat. Leave that off. Pop-up text font size. Pop-up window. So the pop-up window is what can appear with the tilde, but I don't know if that's actually going to work because it conflicts with friendly HUD. Friendly HUD, I looked into it a little bit more, and I didn't figure out how the oils thing is supposed to work. Though I did look for some oils mods, and there were some mods that did some interesting things with oils, like a complete overhaul that completely changed how oils work. So instead of adding a bonus to attack damage against a certain enemy type, or enemy category. Each type of oil instead has a different status effect or something like that, a different effect. So that was really interesting. That'd be something that's pretty cool for a second playthrough. Alright, friendly meditation is another one that I got, which changes how meditation is presented. It doesn't change how it actually works. This is made by the same guy who made Friendly HUD, if you couldn't guess that. And I like how he creates sort of settings profiles here. So it will cause the game to, instead of just instantly going ahead in time, you will actually see Geralt out in the world meditating. You can spawn a campfire. Huh. Sure. Preparations is a mod that the same guy also made, which significantly changes how meditation works in the game. And it actually makes it more like what I have come to expect from playing the previous Witcher games, where you can't level up or do alchemy or crafting unless you also meditate. But since that is a gameplay change, I'm not going to use it for this playthrough. So we're going to spawn a campfire on Geralt. You can also have different camera views of Geralt. You can have one that's like in front of his face. You can have one that's far away. I guess there's a sightseeing camera. FOV only, which is the default game camera, just increases the FOV. Off, I don't know exactly what effect that would have. But all sorts of changes can be made to the position of the camera. This is what modding is so good for, man. You can just do so many things that the developers wouldn't put into a game's options menu. They could have, but it's just developers don't give you that fine-grained control over gaming experience typically. Another one that appears here in the mod section is Sort Everything, which changes how sorting works. Not sure why this is not displaying the correct localization for the option. So when I installed these mods, I think there was something else I installed, but I can't remember what it was. When I installed these mods, I did have some script conflicts that could not be merged. So there could be some strange... Oh, I do remember what the other ones were. There were two other mods I installed. And let's start getting in the game, because they are visible in the game. I just muted the game audio capture for OBS, and I'm taking my headphones off so I can hear myself speak. So the first one is the main map will show all quest objectives on the main map at once, rather than the default, which is only quest objectives for the currently selected quest. I like being able to see all quest objectives at once so I can tell if I'm nearby an area. Also, the second mod that I can remember installing is colored map markers. So instead of the default, where all the different map markers are white, they have colors based on basically their category. And I had to use a special version of that marker colors thing to allow it to function with the all quests or all objectives on world map. It's got a really clunky name. But yeah, you can see that's colored too. Things that are in my suggested level are colored. Things that are high level are colored yellow. Things that are way out of my range, colored red, but I can see where they are. And so the sort of the colors, things associated with merchants are blue. Things associated with travel are the green. And things associated with monsters, I think, were supposed to be red or something like that. Yeah, like guarded treasure is red. Place of haunting. Gotta take the magic lamp over there at some point. But I can't kill those enemies yet because they're too tough. Remember, I walked by there and it was all wraiths. So what was I actually doing? Oh, right, I was doing Gwent. Win a unique card from the man in Orrington. I could certainly do that. Entry contracts, I'm going to try to wait till at least level 8 for that one. So, yeah, I gotta go to Orrington anyways. I think that's where the Peller is, right? Near Orrington? Oh, no. The Peller is Blackbow. Orrington is all the way down there. Okay. I'll head to Blackbow. And I'll pick up some quests from the notice board as well, of course. Oh, also, all those Ansels that I took late in the previous session, where it was getting stuck and I thought it wasn't working, they actually did successfully save. So no worries there. I haven't looked at them in virtual reality yet though. So I do want to finish my story about the horrible effects of that crazy sharpening on the reshade I was using yesterday. 4 parts recorded with that. All of them were absolutely massive file sizes. Part 20 was 22 gigabytes, which is the same size as my ill-fated part 1 of this series, which was also 22 gigabytes, but that was for a different reason. It was because I had the quality setting for the LAICQ bitrate mode with Intel's QuickSync set to too high of a ICQ value, constant quality value. Lowered that, and I've been using the same settings ever since. And I was using the same settings yesterday, but I was getting massive frickin' file sizes and massive bit rates because the encoder, of course, since it decides the bit rate on its own, which is exactly what I want, it decides the bit rates on its own, so it tries to maintain a certain quality and it respects what is on the screen. So if there's a little bit of detail and it's just dark and it's a static image, then the bitrate drops, as it should. We don't need to waste data. And since I'm sending the stuff out over the internet, yeah, of course we want to be efficient with data. But when you got fine details and fast movement, it'll jack that bitrate right up. So like a scene like this where you got a bunch of grass, you got different blades of grass that the encoder has to take into account, how to make sure that all keeps looking clean and sharp. Well, it's going to jack the bitrate up. And when you got constant high detail as a result of insane sharpening, are you kidding me? The bitrate sometimes, I was looking at it as I was playing it back in Media Player Classic BE. The bit rates in those original videos, sometimes jacked up all the way to 180,000 kilobits per second. That is outrageous.
Maybe I should send them out.
That is outrageous. So, oh, and the 3D world markers are actually colored as well. Nice.
Been the Smiths, lass. Get tooth one.
What a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
I'm talking about the Shrieker, wreaking havoc in the peasants' coops now.
You barmy. Oh, because as a hero looking to save the common folk.
So the total data for all 4 episodes recorded yesterday was 64 gigabytes for 4 hours of video. Now I do want to have super high quality shit here. No doubt, on the strength. But that is excessive. So what I did was, rather than try and use Adobe Media Encoder again, which gave me some problems with my transcoding of part 1 to a lower file size, I decided to create a... Oh, I never knew this was up here. Ooh, Dimetarium is orange. Or brown, whatever you want to call that rarity. Dimeridium, not Dimetarium. Ooh, Geralt. You just died. Didn't even fall that far. So I created... It took a lot of testing. It took probably an hour to figure out the correct settings I wanted to use for FFmpeg, because I have no experience with the constant quality modes of the high efficiency video codec in NV Ink encoder that I chose to use. So I gotta run around and collect all that stuff again. But I can finish speaking. I'm not playing the game, I'm just speaking my mind, which is my prerogative to do, since I'm not entertaining anyone with this series. The purpose of this series is not to entertain. Never has been and never will. So after coming up with something, I did a first attempt at encoding part 20. Or was it part 19? It was either 19 or 20. I think it was 19. So I did that, and with the settings I had used, it ended up being actually 300 megabytes larger than the original that was 22 gigabytes. So that was not a great attempt, but I didn't mind it because it was hardware accelerated encoding, so it only took about 25 to 30 minutes to encode the whole thing. It's very, very speedy. So instead, I lowered the quality a significant amount. I lowered it from, I think I was using a CQ value of 30. I lowered it to 36. I know that's an increase in the value, but it's an inverse function. The higher the CQ value, the lower the quality. The lower the CQ value, the higher the quality. So I lowered the quality by increasing the CQ. That resulted in about what I wanted. The video was less than half the size, but the quality was maybe 75%, 80% of the original, which is what you can do when you are transcoding from AVC, also known as H.264, to HEVC, also known as High Efficiency Video Codec, or H.265. How does one get in there? There's a chest. There's also a dead body. I don't see a ladder. You know what? I'm going to cheat. You're supposed to get in here. It doesn't have a door. Why would they build it like this? Oh, okay. Yeah, I just want to take a nice stereo to inaugurate this play session. So with a value of 36, I did part 19, and I thought it was pretty good, but I wanted it to be a little bit higher bit rate. So for the next 3 parts, I did CQ value of 34, and those were all upload. They were pretty quick to encode. Did it like over the night and in the morning. Unfortunately, since I was using the command line for FFmpeg, can't really queue things up. Ooh, the Tawny Owl is now in my possession. That's a classic Witcher potion. But yeah, everything's been uploaded. All the info has been set. All the titles, the descriptions, everything is ready to go. Geralt, thank you. Yeah, it's death. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Fucking shit eater.
Excuse me? So how do these guys get up here? They have someone give them a ladder?
You landed in Angman's road.
I'm trying to protect myself.
For the levy. And that one, hard bang the lass. So the bloody Baron ripped him a new one.
Pox on a lot of you.
Okay. That's one way to get down. Jeez. Let's take a look at the notice boards. Eh? Thatch repair. I have the knack and kit for fixing roofs. Any man neglecting to care for his own hut's a fool. A couple such sots in mid-cops refuse my services. Their huts burn to ash. Must have been fate sending fire to say it ain't wise to skimp on such things. So think it over, kind folk. That's right, I was going to say something about roofs when I was over in that area where I was trying to get down, but I forgot to say it, so maybe I'll go back, just say it to get off my chest. Rubs for aches and more. My daughter's hands be strong and supple, and more than one man or wife complaining of witch snot or other aches of the back have come to her greatly troubled and left at ease. If hard work in the fields has got you hunched over like an overburdened ox, come to our hut and find relief. Allie. P.S. Waste not your time nor hours with lecherous proposals. No happy endings at this Rubs for Aches and More's establishment. Gwent. Looking for new players. The Sharpers, a Gwent playing society based at Crow's Perch, is looking for new members and opponents. Experience preferred, but we will also school newcomers to the game, but not return any coin lost during training matches. For more information, see the club's chairman, Philip Stringer. known as the Bloody Baron. Yeah, I started the Gwent questline already. Horse races, yes. If you haven't heard, we race horses around here. Anyone wants to join, come talk to me. I'll fill you in on how it works. But I'll tell you right now, you gotta pay an entry fee to race. So if you're skint, fuck off. Radco. Can you imagine advertising your chess club and telling people to fuck off if they don't meet your requirements? Something tells me the school bulletin board administrators wouldn't allow something like that to stay up for long. Contract for Shrieker. To whom it may concern, let it hereby be known that whoever kills the Shrieker, the monster that's wove its nest near Crow's Perch and has taken to killing both men and beasts, will be given a sizable reward. Take heed that she's a dreadful, dangerous creature, and killing it will take a trained fighter, not just a pack of peasants with pitchforks. Yes, I remember this quest very well. I remember it being a little bit tricky, and it involves going into multiple caves, I believe. There were 2 caves. One was near Crow's Perch, the other was literally underneath it. Fist fights. Any man who wants to test his manliness by slugging it out on the ring, come see us, and you'll get to fight the best brawlers around. Smithy, Stan Fishgulper, Jonah, and the Sergeant. Yeah, the Witcher 1 had fist fights you can get into. I don't remember if the Witcher 2 had a fist fighting circuit, but yeah. Okay, there's... Oh, we do have a fist fighting circuit here. Where's he? Oh, he's here. So where are the races? Right there. Might try that.
Boy, lads, fancy an outing to find that she-beast?
In the Smith's lad. Gap-toothed one.
Not a bad idea. Nice tits on her.
I'm talking about the
Yeah.
Shrieker, wreaking havoc in the
Talking about the Shrieker.
Fake.
What is it, Grey Boy?
What you want me? Fake.
Alright, what's the status of my gear? Did I equip all that stuff I made? Nope. That's just a very nice upgrade. It's medium armor. Gwent sign intensity. Good. That is being saved for later. I need to get some glyph recipes. Got a bunch of lesser glyphs, but I need to improve them before I can put something in there. Okay. I think the prep work is pretty much done. Now let's talk to the quartermaster.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant hoods?
Show me what you got.
I'll hold off on playing Gwent with these guys. Do it later. Oh, has he got a map? Yes, he does. So I found out that those strange numbers on the bottom of the tooltips, like how it says 100% there, that is added by Friendly HUD to let you know the true value of an item versus what the particular merchant is charging you. Yeah, I just buy every card. Decoy's a great general purpose card. Looks like this guy has better saddles or horse equipment as well. Enough guarding cards. I don't know if I have enough for a full deck at this point, but soon maybe. Enough guardian saddlebags. I to carry more weight. More stamina. Yeah, I don't have any blinders yet, so I'll spend some cash. What is this? A Nilfgaardian set. I gotta go back to place where I dropped stuff. Like Kira's house. Also, where it says recycling components. 2 leather scraps. Cured leather, first scrap. Apparently that is also friendly HUD. I think I can sell most of this stuff. That will actually give me silver, so I won't sell that.
See ya.
See ya. Who's hiccuping? Stop it. Yeah, Roach appears as green on his icon now. Because he's a transportation related thing.
Don't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
Slow now.
Yeah, I see the action log is a little bit too slow. By a little, I mean a lot. Do 2 seconds.
That's it, Roach.
We're lifeless. Move it.
Quite the work my man's got, eh? Not after that.
Alright, let's give Roach his new blinders.
Go, go.
I probably can win this first race without an improved saddle. Let's give it a try. But I probably should have purchased that Nilfgaardian saddle.
Alright. Who else is racing?
Talk to Radical. He's the one that sets the races.
Look at all these guys smoking it up. Silly.
I'm not much for talking, but put me on an horse. Whoa, watch me run.
Iron Arse Hans. Stuttering Matt.
Came to race, not chatter.
Can we talk?
Aye. Long as it's short and to the point, 'cause I don't wag me tongue for jollies. They call me Radko. I arrange the horse races here. You must have heard talk. Wanna try? Say the word. Don't, sod off.
Yeah, we have very similar apparel on right now. I don't know what to call this. Gambison? Crace? I don't know.
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset. And bring gold for the betting. Ah, finally here. Rules are simple. Choose who you're going to run against, make your wager, then
Finally.
back, and back. First the winner, second's a bleeding cunt. Got it? So, who you gonna race? Stuttering Matco, Iron Arse Hands, or Black Bogdan?
Macco.
I'll take Stuttering Matt.
You'll see. I'll. Fuck it.
Come on, let's set the wager. Get racing.
He can't even be bothered to listen to himself talk. So it's possible to sort of screw over your opponent by making them crash and get stuck. Okay, I'm gonna stop
Hey there.
galloping. Just restore my stamina. Maggot. Macco.
Nice, nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters. Here's your gold. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me. All right. Who else is racing?
Let's see if Stuttering Matt has anything to say.
Came to
Nope.
race, not chatter.
Racing saddle. What is that? Oh, I'm glad I didn't buy that Nilfgaardian one, because that was 40 stamina as well.
So, what'll it be?
Let's go again.
Race or not?
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here comes... Good day, grey one. So, who you gonna race?
Let's see how that iron ass holds up. Come on, hands.
See how that iron ass holds up.
Spent half my life on horseback, other half on the backs of ponies. You can't beat me.
Come on, let's set the wager. Get racing.
Mini games like this, I feel, are very important if you're trying to make an epic RPG. Mini games, side activities, it's all critical. Creating that well-rounded experience. Everyone, watch out! My echo is coming. Whoops.
Faster, beat you faster. Got a ripe apple for you when we're through.
I just pulled my weapon out. Can I beat him? That'd be kind of unfair. Oh, he ran out of stamina. Now he's gonna lose.
Come on now.
Nice, nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters.
Yeah, you said that before.
Who else is racing?
Alright, got my 100 crowns, plus I think 20. Oh, 30. And I got new saddlebags. What? Just regular saddlebags. Okay.
So, what'll it be?
Maybe later.
So, what'll it be? Gonna race or not?
So I want to see if anything interesting happens if I say
sign
that.
up?
Nope.
Don't need no signing. Look. Good day, grey one. So,
Are we really waiting the entire night and then day?
Iron Arse Hands.
This is really weird.
ride against Black Bogdan this time.
Take you for a ride, all right.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
I just set the wager.
Hey, Witcher! Your man no one yet?
Yeah, probably.
I'll be first if I have to skewer my mare with my spurs.
Wow. Taking it a little too seriously there, buddy. It's just a friendly game of horse racing.
Hey, Witcher! Your man
Go,
no
go.
one yet?
My mom wants me just fine. Was that there before? I don't think it was.
I'll be first if I have to skewer my mare with my spurs.
Then why'd you just slow down? To let me win. That was weird.
Nice, nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do mod.
Can I really race again? I beat everybody. Oh no, I can't race again. Everyone's gone. Like, fuck this. I'm never racing again. And I just got horse blinders for free. It's beautiful. I dropped 200 crowns. 226 crowns.
Not
And
so fast, Roach.
I got blinders for free. Whoops. Alright, what am I doing next? I suppose the Peller. Head to Blackbow. Do a little fist fighting. But yeah, I gotta do her quest. It's a level 10 quest, so no rush.
Slow now. Whoa.
Come on, gents, go on quick. Fast as farts. Go at it. Since the locals are proving cowards, perhaps an outlander will find the courage.
Alright, so let me see what the keybind is for the meditation. For the meditation, start, stop is N. Fast forward, space. Toggle campfire is end.
What's the rush?
Already create a campfire. Alcohol restores my items, and I do have access to Ansel. But this is super dark in the middle of the night here. Might not come out very well. I just noticed that Windows Defender goes nuts scanning everything when I create Ansels. And that slows down the process. And it's 5 a.m.
Maybe I should send him
That's-
down to the creek. Might catch something.
Yeah, that's much more immersive. I like it.
I need a good plow.
Wow. What a statement to say right here in public in front of everyone.
So you're a man well travelled. So tell me, should I beat me wench once a week or oftener?
These people have no sense of shame for public displays of just trashiness.
Will you join the tournament? Eh? A bit of honest fist fighting to clear the lungs and bowels. Though I warn you, Jonah can be fierce. Likes to bite. Get me? So, what'll it be?
What are the rules?
We mostly use fists, but no one looks askance at a stray kick to the stones. Defeat Jonah, then Smithy, and stand Fishgulper, and you'll earn the right to face the sergeants. Velen's champion.
Some other time.
Stinks of guardian corpse to me.
I don't fight.
Wanna
That's
fight
literally
again?
my life.
No
What do
problem
you mean
at all.
again? Never fought in my life.
Let's do this.
Another showdown! Jonah and the Drifter! Fight!
Get out of my face, punk.
Kinds of fat, smoked bacon, lard, tufts of burdock, anoint them.
Says you cannot do that now for my shit. My Quen. Should be a pretty cool image with the lighting the way it is in the early morning. It's just blocking. Can I control the type of attack I do? Not really. This guy can block. He's out of stamina now.
Drifters defeated Jonah! Could this be a new champion of Velen in the making? Who can tell? You've still Smithy from the Inn at the Crossroads to defeat, then Fishgulper from Lindenville. I'll leave you to guess what he does.
What do you got to say, Jonah?
G'day.
Good day.
Top of the day. G'day.
Oh, he's pretty cheerful.
What you want, mate?
He's not too worried about it all, actually. It's just all in good fun. Just
If only me man were forever getting tossed at the tavern.
I'm pretty sure that this is a bugged merchant right here under the ground. Something. Wow, that's blinding. All right. Off to see the Pella. I'm gonna get an image right here. Of course, this light shaft will not be captured because it's apparently some sort of screen space effect. Yep, no light shafts. But I believe a super resolution will capture it. Actually, it looks like it might not have. I'm gonna have to check that. It's a beautiful location right here.
Where'd you come from?
Demands photo. Ooh, whoa, I'm sorry. Just had a horse jump right into you. Alright, to the Pella. Finally meet the Pella. A very memorable character.
Bastard deserves to hang.
This cocksucker's got to suffer. We'll stuff him full of that shite he told Edric to eat. Let him blow his guts out of his arse too.
Oh, he's given the Baron's henchman bad advice too. That's a problem. Oh, right. I got that crappy weapon still. Do I want to keep using it? Kind of.
Got any vodka?
I can't use my oils specialization, but let's see. Maybe it'll work.
What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
What do you want from him?
To give him what he deserves.
And that is?
He done conjured auguries. Said something evil had made its nest in Edric's bowels. Told Edric to eat rowan berries. Lots of them.
Ever since Edric's lived in the outhouse. And he's got hardened pustules all over him.
That's pretty bad. I think the first time I played through this, I put points into Axie. I think I was going heavy into the signs skills, but this time I don't. Tell you what, you leave and I'll heal Edric. I'll pay you to go, or leave or die. How do I want to handle this? These are three very interesting options. What if I pay them? That's interesting.
Maybe we can make a deal.
We'll not plough in bargain with no one. Vengeance. That's what we want.
Nope. Okay.
Just so happens I need the Peller alive. So if you agree to leave him alone, for good, I'm willing to tell you how to help Edric.
Well, all in all...
Yes or no?
Fine. Let's hear it.
A tea of mullein leaves for his belly, and cover his boils with mallow. A few days and he'll be good as new.
Noted. But if it don't work, we'll be back. Move out, boys.
It's nice to have some men that care for your well-being. Like these guys.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
My old lady got a knack for herbs, she does. The other shite, mallow, ought to have that too. Chops it, adds it to our milker's feed.
It should be a pretty cool image with all these gentlemen in the forest. Like I said before, the forest scenes are just so incredible with Hansel. Got the trees up above you. It's just a wide expanse. Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible. Where's this goat? This goat's always here. I don't see it. Alright, Peller. Just save your arse. You owe me.
Hey, anybody home?
The Peller is home.
Open up, it's safe now.
His speech is incredible.
I bring. What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man, nay, a wolf, grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
'Tis he the Peller awaits. Nice. I love this guy. I love him. Oh, he set out some food.
You were expecting me.
Aye, as the bones declared I should. They shall come whose stench is rape and death, but the wolf shall disperse them, the white wolf. And thus he comes. Omens never lie.
Did the chicken feet on your necklace tell you that?
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke, and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
He's the one who told her about it, right?
You make the amulet?
Aye, sure.
Yep, it was
the
him.
Peller.
after the way of his forefathers, over still water in the light of a full moon. Proper as amulets go. It protected well. Should never have taken it off.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the dear. Besieged she was, evil all around, wanted to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Pella could do.
What? 'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a peller could do.
So,
I gotta hear that
designed to
again.
protect her.
Oh, the dear. Besieged
Evil all
she
around
was,
her.
magic, born of
Old
oblivion,
magic,
from
dark sources.
emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch.
Oh, he doesn't want to
A
talk
small
about it.
protective charm, not a thing more a Pella could do.
So he didn't want to talk about it.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, nay. Pella don't know. But the spirits could know. The Pella will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
And here he sends us on errands, as always.
Found. Princess! None better than
Oh,
princess
that's
for
his
finding
goat.
Things.
Princess? Which princess?
She's lost. I forgot about that.
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those men must have scared her off. Can we get back to the auguring?
You find my goat,
Without the
or
goat,
we don't do anything.
impossible. No goat? Won't work.
It'll work, but refuse to chase down some goat.
Can't seriously think I'm gonna chase down your goat.
A Pella without a goat makes for a mute prophet.
Getting on my nerves, old man. I'm not going anywhere.
No princess, no prophecy, no augury.
Fuck you. Oh, look at the quest objective. Agree to help the missing goat to gain the Peller's gratitude. Oh, but thou must. Oh, here we go. Thou must.
Witcher, will ye find my princess? The Pella will prophesy soon as she returns.
That's a lie. Couldn't care less about your goat. I can still do
Not
this.
to run around looking for a goat.
No princess.
Oh, he
no
says the same
prophecy,
thing.
No augury. Witcher, will ye find my...
All right. I've exhausted my ability to resist. Let's go.
Fine. I'll get your goat.
The bell. The little bell's ringing. She loves it. Ring, ring, and she will follow. For a while. But beware of wild strawberries. Raspberries, too.
Yeah, treacherous as beasts go. I always keep an eye out for them.
All right, so I have to set this bell in my quick slot. Quest items. You have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in an appropriate slot in the inventory panel and selecting it from the quick access menu. Yep. I remember that. The sorting here is a little bit weird, but I guess there's a method to it. Like, here are steel weapon. I also installed a sort everything extras, which is supposed to sort things by type. There's already a sort by type, but by subtype, I guess you could call it. So it would sort by steel weapon, and then the rest of these oils are for silver weapons. Alright, automatically put the Peller's Bell in here. Good. Let's choose a better bomb. Let's go with the Dragon's Dream. But I can't access them all. No, I cannot access them all from here. I can access all my potions. This is no. That's not what I meant to do. All right, this is pretty awesome here. Oh shit! Do that again, Geralt. Geralt is not very happy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man. No goat, no princess, no augury, whatever he said.
Nowhere in sight, nowhere to be found.
This way,
Not
I
even
think.
a white wolf can make up for a missing goat.
Another clue.
That's not a clue.
Good.
Good. Good. For some reason, that's a popular saying on the Liquid MK
This way, I think.
channel and community. Just a very dryly, seriously stated good. No enthusiasm, just good. And I don't really understand it, but it's a thing that happens. All right, let's go beat up on some wolves. Whoa. Yeah, this piece of crap weapon just smashes on him. I hear it.
Good.
Good. I don't actually have to use the bell until I'm trying to bring Princess back. There's a cave here.
Wind's howling.
Oh, poor lady. It's a recent corpse. The stinking corpses attracted flies. Oh, right, this is... Ooh. I wonder how this is going to look with barely any light on the bear. Might have to switch to a real weapon for this. Whoops. Whoa, we can't see too much right here. Ooh! So I found a very nice mod on Nexus Mods called The Witcher 3 Enhanced Edition. Now, of course, CD Projekt Red made enhanced editions of The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2, but never for The Witcher 3. But this enhanced edition was created by a fan, and it is a mod that significantly changes the game in many, many ways. And I didn't look at the full list of changes, but I really liked what I saw. It fundamentally changed the combat, including your ability to just have invincibility frames when you dodge that allow you to never take any damage. Unless you're careless, which I often am. So that is something I would definitely use on a subsequent playthrough. Oh, nice. The Urson Steel Sword. Mastercrafted. And another chest hidden back here. Oh, the marker just now came up.
There you are. Here, goat. Here, princess.
Geralt. Here, goat. Here, princess. So I'll bring princess back. And then we'll end this part.
Hoofed and horned. Should have known it would be stubborn. All right, time to try the bell. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? This way, your grace.
Oh, okay. I want to lead the princess in a way that she doesn't...
Misses you something awful. Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
So that she doesn't get caught up by the strawberries. That's the challenge of this.
Where the hell did you go?
It's right there. Oh, found the strawberries. Damn it.
They're proud of this area. Good thing I ran into him earlier.
Oh. Sequence break.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
So I was supposed to encounter the bear right there. But I'm an explorer. So it didn't happen. Because I already killed it. Because I'm an explorer. Right. I think I saw some strawberries over there. Let's go this way.
You're no roach, but I bet we could be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Yep. So I guess there are multiple roaches. It's stuck in the logs. Come on. On one of the mods I was taking a look at, they claimed that Roach was a female horse.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about.
I did not know that about Roach.
Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Goat!
Happy for you, but I'm kinda in a hurry. Anna and Tamara, they might be in danger.
The White Wolf helped the Peller, and so the Peller shall help him.
Now do more bitch work for me.
Blood. We need blood.
We need
Living
blood.
being.
It's a ritual, so of course he has none of the ingredients for the ritual on hand. I have to go get them.
Be right back.
Why don't you use your goat's blood? Not filthy rat blood. What's wrong with you? The rat. I need your blood.
They are not here. They is gone. Blood. I see blood.
Whose?
No Anna. No Tamara. Just the child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
It's over? Is that it?
That is it.
Spirits had nothing more to say? Like where they went or where they are now?
You came for an augury, and augur I did. They're gone. The child remains.
Mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful.
I think
Perhaps
ashamed.
he had no wish to remember.
Yep, you didn't want to remember.
Anna tell you all this? Did she come here after it happened?
Nay, not Anna. 'Twas the omens told me.
Great, so I can be sure it's true.
The omens need not your faith to be true. It is you who needs the omens to lead you to truth.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you, you must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind, but Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
Licked her hand.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown, without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wanders, it seeks vengeance.
A botchling.
White wolf, wise wolf, catch the botchling. The botchling will help, lead the wolf to the loved ones.
Botchlings suck the blood of pregnant women and eat their fetuses. They don't help.
'Tis a being cursed, and witches lift curses. If the white wolf can't lift it, he should bring me its blood. Blood will always find kindred blood.
Alright, so I'll just say now that unlike the pointless dialogue options where I could say, no, I don't want to help you find your goat, it was all just meaningless, there is an option that the Peller provides. Bring him the botchling, or just its blood will suffice.
Why do you want its blood?
Blood, blood, blood. It binds men for all ages, the living and the dead.
Sure, but what do you want to do with it?
At times, a century is too short for two brothers to reconcile. One dies before things are set right. The other then brings his blood to the Peller.
And what does the Peller do?
He awaits Forefathers' Eve.
Yep, that's the
Mixes
epic
blood with milk,
ritual,
herbs,
Forefathers'
and his
Eve.
feet he drinks to reconcile the dead with the living. There shall be no Forefathers' Eve this year, but we'll find a way all the same.
There'll be no Forefathers' Eve this year, but he does an epic ritual. I remember it, because his head literally did not render, and it was all freaky and weird. And I'm excited to see that ritual again with the Peller visible to me. Because it was so messed up. All I could see was his eyes. All you could see was his eyes and the inside of his mouth. It was so evil. It was... I don't know if it was meant to be an evil ritual, but it fucking looked evil. All I could see of the Peller was his eyes, and... Oh, God. It's so dramatic.
Heard of one witcher who lifted a botchling's curse. Never tried it myself, though. I know you need to bury it under the threshold.
And give it a name. Perform the Eincrou.
The ritual of naming? That's an elven custom.
Human, elven, dwarven, ancient. Spirits have no race. They honor not its meaning. Win a spirit's favor, and the spirit shall aid you. Ask, and it will answer. Seek, and it will show you the way.
I hear you right. You mentioned Forefathers' Eve? Pretty old custom. Thought it had died out.
Death lurks in every bog and puddle round here. Folk know they could die, their earthly matters unresolved. Then they require help, or they'll not know peace. Forefathers' Eve must be performed. Light the tallow candles to lead them through the dark. Call them by name, appease their regrets. Only then may they depart in peace.
Whatever I do, I gotta find the botchling first.
Seek it at midnight, near the grave that lies empty.
If what you say is true, the Baron ought to know where that grave is.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Peller. You're not even gonna clean up after that ritual with the... Well, I guess... the rat disappeared. Can you imagine living here, having to listen to that bleeding all day long? Alright, now the Peller is a vendor, so if I can speak to him now, maybe he'll sell me stuff.
Wise wolf. What is
You
it
play
the
Gwent, by the
wolf
way?
means?
He does not play Gwent.
Folk from the village come here often?
Oh, when help they need, the Peller they seek.
You don't seem to give him good advice, though.
Haunting. Peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve. Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Peller can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Peller, that.
So, when that family brought to you their little girl who was sick, and you requested payment of, what was it, 3-4 boiled eggs? Why did you give them the terrible advice to put their daughter on a plank and then put that plank into a roaring oven to cure her malady? That was not a real
Could use
remedy.
Potion ingredients.
You sick freak. Alright, so I think he's a good source of rune recipes. Yep. Northern Wind Bomb. What is this? Cured Draconid Leather. Wow. Assortment of nice alchemy ingredients. Still costs 149 for each water essence. Still need one drowner tongue. There doesn't appear to be much I can do here. Chance to stun. Armor pierce, burning. Does he have a regular Daz Bong? I wish I could just see everything on a list. This is bullshit. These look to be, there's greater. But damn, they're expensive. So can't really afford them. Can I just find just a regular, nice runestone? Zoria. How many of those do I have? I only have one. This is a regular Zoria. That's a lesser. I want Trilagav. I think I did see that. Yeah, right there. I have one regular Trilgav. Where'd it go? That's 171. So how do I craft that? Is it here? Nope. Let's see if I can find Marana. There it is. Poison. I like poison. And also Dazbog. What Dazbog? Not lessers, just regular. There it is.
So long.
So, how are those crafted? Upgrades. All right. Very good. So we'll end it here. And I honestly don't feel up to a second part right now. But I do want to continue playing. I don't know. I'll get up, walk around, see how I feel about it. But for now, this is already the longest part I've ever recorded in the series at 1 hour and 23 minutes. So let's bring it to an end. Bye.